Now on this local forecast, Pinpoint weather alert, because we're going to finally see some of the effects of Dorian moving into our area over the next 24 hours or so.
We're already waking up to some cloud cover from that large storm. It has weakened. It's a Category 1 now, 90-mile-an-hour sustained winds, and they're getting those hurricane conditions right now along the North Carolina coastline. Newport, we've got quiet conditions at our shoreline. The roadways are dry. Our threat tracker for today remains in the green. Then tonight and Saturday morning, we'll be dealing with the effects. Most of those stronger wind gusts and expected rainfall happens after midnight tonight, with the highest impacts along the coast, in particular the Cape and the islands. So the rain ends by 8 to 10 a.m. most of Rhode Island, a little later into southeastern Massachusetts. Wind gusts during the morning between 40 and 45 miles per hour. It'll be a little stronger in the Cape and Martha's Vineyard and Nantucket, particularly in Nantucket. But best shot of seeing tropical storm conditions. That's sustained winds around 40 miles per hour. New this morning, we have a high surf advisory that was issued for our coastal areas from Watch Hill to Narragansett, Newport, Westport. We're looking at some dangerous surf and rip current risks, and that's because we're going to see building waves. That will last not just for today, but all the way through tomorrow too. And in fact, starts at 4 o'clock this afternoon. Our live Doppler radar is quiet across Rhode Island. Again, we're tracking some rainfall offshore. First shower set to arrive for our area during the afternoon, and we'll take an hour-by-hour look at that. Here's Dorian this morning, very close to the North Carolina coastline. The center of the storm is about 25 miles to the east of Cape Lookout, North Carolina, and making a faster movement now to the northeast at 14 miles per hour. So this is the latest 5 a.m. update from the National Hurricane Center. So overnight tonight, it'll be racing by well south and east of our region, and then moving up towards Nova Scotia, which new this morning is now under a hurricane watch. There's that closest track to us during the pre-dawn hours, early morning of Saturday. Looking at the wind gust potential, strong winds along the North Carolina, Virginia coastline up through Delaware today. For our region tonight, this is at 1 a.m. You can see gusts between 30 and 40 miles per hour with the strongest winds right around when you wake up on Saturday morning. This is 6:30. We're looking at potential for a few gusts between 40 to 45 miles per hour, and then during the morning, those will taper off from west to east. So the afternoon, the threat of any stronger wind gusts quickly diminishing as that storm races out of here. This afternoon, by lunchtime, we're mostly cloudy but dry still. 70 degrees in Providence, upper 60s in Newport and in Smithfield. Here comes those rain showers, first little outer bands of this system, likely weakening to just a few lighter showers as they run into dry air here. Further inland you go, the less chance you have of seeing any showers before the evening. Then as the evening goes on, those showers becoming a little more numerous and at times a little heavier. This is heading off to bed tonight, 11 o'clock, down to around 60 degrees, and we'll stay there during the early morning hours. This is 7 a.m. You can see the potential for some heavy rain east of New Bedford early in the morning. Lighter showers the further west that you go, and then this quickly moving out. So lunchtime we are dry. The temperatures are cool at 60 degrees at noon, and then warming up between 65 and 70 in the afternoon. This is just one computer model's take on the amount of rainfall. Has us between half an inch and an inch and a half of rain in most of Rhode Island. A little higher again as you head into southeastern Mass. This will be highly dependent on exactly where Dorian tracks. So if it ends up a little bit further out to sea, rainfall amounts will be much less. You can see the forecast here for Hartford, Willimantic, less than a half an inch of rain. A track closer to us, some of those higher rainfall totals and some of those stronger wind gusts could potentially make their way into at least the Rhode Island coastline. 7-day forecast, about 70 today and then 70 again for tomorrow. Not a great start to the day, but it does improve through the afternoon. Upper 60s at 5 o'clock in the evening. Cool and dry start on Sunday morning. Sunday afternoons high in the middle 70s. We've got a cool stretch of weather. Look at these temperatures early next week, low and mid 70s. A chance for some showers later Wednesday into early on Thursday.